Alright, what is going on, guys? SpitefulHopes back again, coming at you with another Bleach Brave Souls video. Now, what we're going to do is try to figure out exactly how much damage we get from this Tea Ceremony set, what the optimal build will be, and we're also going to test exactly to see how much damage a golden chappy provides as opposed to everything else. So we're pretty much, this is going to be a math video, and I apologize if you're not interested in it, but I've always been of the mindset of how can I eke out as much damage as possible, and that's pretty much what we're going to be going for. So for all intents and purposes, we're going to be using Mugetsu as the main character over here, and let's just get right into it. Special 5 out of 5. We're going to do the special 5 out of 5, and we're going to do special 1 out of 5. Now, SP is going to be better than Focus, so I will just let you guys know that straight off the bat. Some people still ask me, is with the new Focus build, I want 1,000 Focus. Should I go with Focus? No. Always go Spiritual Pressure. After Spiritual Pressure, go Focus. And the same thing is going to fall down here. We're going to do SP level 3. Yo, shout out to Soldex because he actually upgraded this site. All this stuff is really, really clean. And let's go with GQ main slotted. Now what this is going to do is this is going to give us the most damage possible. You're not supposed to be taking damage in Guild Quest anyways. So as you can see here, Fortification Pill, Hollow Bait, Lieutenant's Badge. We're going to evaluate the damage. Okay, so let's just go with SP. Let's just assume that everything over here is going to be SP special move level 1. Okay, so base, buff, advantage, disadvantage. Wait, hold up. Is this like attribute advantage and then attribute disadvantage? That is cool. We'll just stick with neutral damage just cause. That's a huge increase. Now the normal attack damage makes sense because you are getting attack. Oh right, attack and focus plus 33%. So let's check out the damage of just like between your moves being buffed or not. Let's see, 33, 365. This is strong attack 1 divided by 48,798 minus 1. So, okay, so when a character uses a buff, you're getting an increase of 31.6262961596786 damage, or 31.6 damage. That's actually really cool. One thing that I've always wondered is it optimal to have 3 units with 1 booster, or is it optimal to have just 4 pure raw damage dealing units? And it looks like a booster is the way to go. Now, with an extra 31.6% damage, if you multiply that by 3, you get 94.8% damage. So in terms of just raw numbers, you're losing 5% damage across 4 characters for the 3. However, the 4th character, the one boosting, should easily make up for this loss of like 5% damage. So honestly, running a booster is going to be ideal. Now, from a number standpoint, we're just going to use the buff damage just for inflated numbers because like it's just multiplicative. So with the inflated numbers, we should be getting a better idea of all this. So let's switch the Hollow Bait for the new T set. Actually, I mean, because we get an increase of 30 attack and focus. Let's switch the Lieutenant's Badge and see how much damage we get from the Lieutenant's Badge as opposed to the other thing. So let's switch to the little Avocado Bowl with the SP level 15. Alright, let's compare damage. Boom, boom. Okay, there you go. So, Lieutenant's Badge, unquestionable, deals more damage than the Tea Ceremony set, assuming you replace that. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch out this Tea set for the Hollow Bait instead of the Lieutenant's Badge. So let's put in the Lieutenant's Badge. Let's get the SP level 30%. Alright. And then we're going to do this. Okay. That's not much more damage. As you can see here, the SA1 does give you 48.798, and the SA1 without the Hollow Bait, so we're losing the Hollow Bait for the strong attack damage item, you actually gain more damage. So we have a new optimal build for just raw damage. 48,798. Now this isn't much damage, but mind you. Now you keep your 30%. You keep your 30% stamina. You lose 30% focus, which means that you lose 30% attack and focus, which means your normal attack damage is losing a lot. Like, if we go to just straight up the NAD string, you're losing... Wow, you're losing 24.2% damage in just the normal attack damage string. However, when it comes to your strong attacks... Yeah, when it comes to just strong attacks, the teacup, assuming you don't take any damage anyways, you're only gaining an extra 2.7% damage if you're using a teacup set instead of a hollow bait. So from a optimal standpoint, this is definitely going to be better, or at least this build is definitely going to be better. But if you have a hollow bait and you're not taking damage anyways, you don't really need to stress not having this accessory. Now, on the other hand, let's check out the normal attack damage build. Let's see if we go PvP NAD slotted. Okay. So let's check out just the straight up NAD build, right? Alright, we're going to go over here. So with buff, let's keep the buff with killer. Alright, so normal attack damage, 14.2k. Let's move that over here. Go back. But if we switch out the gold chappy for, say, a hollow bait, and then we get the attack 30%, the damage between a gold chappy and the hollow bait, here we go. Let's do the math. 16,631 divided by 17,211. There you go. Minus 1. So, a gold chappy is only an increase of 3.3... Well, is only an increase of 3.4%. One thing to note about this, though, unlike the teacup set, the teacup set, as you can see here, is only a 2.7% increase, but you actually lose stamina. Like, no, not lose stamina, but the gold chappy actually gives you 36% stamina, 36% defense, and 36% focus, which does affect your strong attack damage in general. So, optimal, obviously you want a gold chappy, and then the normal attack damage item. But a gold chappy is a lot stronger, in my opinion, than these new teacups in terms of just like pure damage potential. If I go over here, switch the NAD item. Actually, you know what I want to do? Let's compare the normal attack damage item to a gold chappy. We're going to keep the buff with killer. Well, the buff and the buff with killer. And we're going to switch this for the gold... Heart gold chappy. I think it's cool that he blocked out SP from being obtained. Yeah, you see that? The increase in damage, it doesn't seem like much, but that's actually quite a bit. 13.7 divided by 14.6. Let's round up. Yeah, so you're losing 7% damage. Interesting. You gain... Okay, so this is better than using the normal attack damage item. Wow. I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought the hollow bait would have been worse. Actually, I mean, I guess we could find that out too. Optimal build for just raw damage. I'm pretty sure that the hollow bait is better. Let's just keep the NAD. Okay, not significantly better. Well, okay. So pros and cons. In terms of just raw damage, the hollow bait gold chappy build is better. However, the hollow bait, you also sacrifice a lot of stamina. So in that regard, like when it comes to like PvP and whatnot, it's in your best interest to honestly just use the Captain's Sword. I actually don't even know what what the name of this thing is. All I know is that it's sword. I actually was hoping for the best. Alright. Now let's go back to GQ main slotted. We have already confirmed that this is the optimal build in terms of just raw damage output. Just making 100% sure. There's no way that a Shinji hat is better than the fortification pill. No way that a Shinji hat is better than this. No way that a Shinji hat is better than this. However, if we go into just checking the damage, if you are like planning to auto, let's see how much damage you lose if you go with the Shinji hat over the fortification pill. Because in this way, you're actually not losing any stamina. It's Hunter's Cap, I believe, right? Yeah, okay. Switch of pressure 15. Okay, and there we go. Yep. So the damage isn't really like... it's noticeable, like 54 to 60k, 63 to 70k. But the peace of mind of not losing 30% stamina, in my opinion, is... I think that peace of mind would definitely make autoing significantly easier. So let's do this. Now keep in mind... Yeah, so you're losing 10% damage, but you keep 30% stamina, which could be relevant. So, in terms of just damage, guys, don't go all up in arms. Don't go wasting your spirit orbs all in order to try to pull these little teacups and tea sets. The rates are honestly too low, and what Cool said, he says, like, the 5-star pool is now diluted very, very heavily. So trying to go for, like, a specific one... It's just not in your best interest to do that. It's really not. Just for 2.7% damage. Now, sure, you could argue that it's like, yeah, but you keep your stamina, and it's optimal, but like, it's not like gold chappies where gold chappies are significantly stronger just because you're keeping your stamina. Well, you're gaining tons of stamina and you're gaining tons of defense, right? So, honestly, like, these teacups, even though I do think they're great, I do think that they're very, very strong. The way that K-Lab made them separate, like, gold chappies work on every single normal attack damage unit. If you pull a Mind Gold Chappy, you can use that on Mind Grimmjow, Mind Sajin, Mind Tsukishima, right? But this, like, these items, if you pull this one, for example, you can't use this on Heart Tokinata. You can't use this on Heart Grimmjow. You can't use this on Heart Raruka. Like, and if your main, like, go-to guy is a human or no affiliation character, these are literally useless. Literally useless. But it's nice to know that the damage isn't too crazy significant. I was kind of hoping it would be just because I pulled one, but it's not the end of the world, you know. Let's check out the damage on a special move 1 out of 5 character. Actually, you know what? Let's check out for the sake of science, let's check out Focus 1000. Right, let's switch this for the fortification pill. Now this was straight up the optimal build in terms of just raw damage output. So let's evaluate this again. Let's just take the buff and then compare with the hollow bait, because this was not that significant of an increase, right? So if we go hollow bait, keep the SP 30, because that's the better build. Interesting. Alright, there you go. Look at this. So, the strong attack 1, you actually deal more damage with a hollow bait if you have a focus level 3 slot. Now, I don't want to go into focus level 2, SP level 2, SP level 1, focus level 1, but just straight up raw damage and whatnot, like, you actually deal more damage without the T-set if you're going with the hollow bait if you have a focus roll. Okay, so let's switch this back out. Go into special move level 1. And let's just keep this raw damage output, right? Let's screenshot this. Go here, here. SP 30. Boom. There you go. Okay. It's so weird seeing like the SA3 dealing more damage in the previous than the next one. And this is with the teacup? Okay. So you deal more damage with the hollow bait if you are SA1. I mean, if you have a special move level of 1. Oh wait. What the fuck? Oh, hold up. This messed up. It looks like it's still calculating the focus level 3. That's not good. Let's do this. Okay, so Soldex just needs to fix that up. That's definitely a bug. He'll fix that up. Alright, so let's go back in. Yeah, it's significantly less damage. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. I was gonna say, I'm like, hold up. Why is the damage even close to what it was before? Let's do this. Let's switch this out for the hollow bait. Keep the SP 30. Now keep in mind your first thing should always be... Oh, by the way, I'm watching Parasite. Hollow bait. Okay. There we go. And as you can see here, the teacup is more damage than the hollow bait, but not by much. Let's open up the calculator again. And let's go 24,737 divided by 26,623. Okay. So it's about a 7.1% damage increase if you choose to go with the T-set over the hollow bait. One thing to note about this is assuming that you have an SP level 10 1 slot, and keep in mind, like I said, this is an SP level 10 with special move 1. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's switch this up. Let's add the focus slot and see if the hollow bait is actually more damage, because right now the teacup is more damage. And that's visible. You can see the 34,000 to 37, 24 to 26. Okay, special move. Let's bring this to focus. Let's bring this to focus 10. Okay. Save this. Now this will be with fortification, hollow bait, and lieutenant's badge. Let's switch this for the teacup. Okay, and boom. There you, and that's pretty much that. Is this with the teacup? Okay, so even if you are special move level 2 with focus 10 and SP 10, it's actually more damage if you have... It's more damage if you use the teacup. Always. So optimal build... Okay, optimal build is going to be this way. If your special move level 5 out of 5 with a focus level 3 slot, the hollow bait is slightly stronger than the teacup set. However, if you have a special move of 1 through 5 and your special move 5 out of 5 is SP, like with the transcendent slot, the teacup is going to be stronger. Now, this is going to be optimal build in terms of raw damage, okay? And you could switch this out for the hollow bait, the hunting cap, literally anything. If you want to just auto, like inheritance zone or something of the sort, then I would honestly recommend losing 10% damage, switching out the fortification pill for the hunting cap, and keeping 30% of your stamina. And I mean, I guess that's going to be the end of the video. I'm going to cut and paste, chop up this video because this video is way too long. I want this video to be somewhat edible. I just realized that we're about to hit the 20-minute mark. So I'm going to leave it at that. You know this, guys. Grind on, catch my opinion. Stay blessed. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope this was somewhat entertaining and somewhat educational for you guys, because this might not be interesting to a lot of people, but for me personally, I love numbers and I love seeing... I just love seeing this kind of stuff, because it's like everything's in my face and I can see it, you know? But I'm going to leave it at that. Stay blessed, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. If y'all enjoyed the video, see y'all next one. Peace.